Daredevils, wild souls drawn to danger, thriving where most wouldn't dare set foot, across tight ropes, in straitjackets, and over waterfalls. Proof that the line between genius and madness is delightfully thin. And then, in the 1960s, a new kind of daredevil revved into our collective imagination.
As Evel Knievel.
Evel Knievel.
Evel Knievel.
Evel Knievel.
My name is Evel Knievel. I'm a professional daredevil.
Robert Craig Knievel was drawn to mischief and mayhem from the start. At 8, he watched his first stunt show. Cars and bikes flying through the air, a spectacle that planted the seed. At 13, he stole a Harley, his reckless behavior only just beginning. He dropped out of high school, worked in copper mines, and got fired. The alleged cause? Crashing the company car into a power line, causing a citywide blackout. In his early 20s, he did a short stint in jail. The warden called him Evel Knievel, and he liked it, but he changed the spelling to soften his image. He naturally took to jumping motorcycles over things, from backyard ramps, to fountains, to sold-out arenas. Knievel's fearlessness captured hearts and headlines.
Right on target. And listen to the crowd.
Rather than be a painter of the Brooklyn Bridge or work in the Lincoln Tunnel in New York City, I decided to fly through the air and live in the sunlight and enjoy life as much as I could, and that's just what I'm doing.
In 1965, Knievel hosted his own Daredevil show. He sold tickets himself and jumped over a crate of rattlesnakes and a mountain lion.
Here he comes.
The crowds grew with every triumph
There's been a mistake.
and disaster.
The ship's going down.
And boy, did disaster find him. Broken bones, 433. Scars, too many to count.
A lot of the jumps I made, I jumped with my bones broken, but steel plates inside of me to hold my bones together.
Knievel even planned an ambitious jump over the fountains at Caesar's Palace, leading to his biggest public wipeout. He flipped headfirst over the handlebars of his bike and spent a month in the hospital. It also made him a superstar.
The Caesar's Palace jump was really the launching of my career.
Knievel kept getting back on the bike, and it was this resilience that drew audiences in. His ride of choice? The Harley-Davidson XR 750. So iconic, it's now in the Smithsonian. But Knievel's most legendary moment came on October 25th, 1975. Kings Island Theme Park in Ohio. The challenge? Jump 14 Greyhound buses.
Coming to Kings Island, don't think I wasn't nervous.
Over half of the nation's television audience watched from home. 32 million people to be exact. The stakes had never been higher.
And he's not hesitating, he'll go.
He raced down the ramp at over 90 miles per hour. Once airborne, he soared 133 feet through the air. Then, touchdown. It wasn't just a stunt. It was a declaration. Evel Knievel could conquer the impossible. He was America's greatest daredevil.
Thank you. This motorcycle is the finest machine in the world as far as I'm concerned.
His later years saw fewer successful jumps. But that moment on Kings Island remains a blazing highlight. A reminder that sometimes, to truly live, you have to risk everything on one wild leap. Be sure to check out more Smithsonian stories on another episode of National Treasure.